We got banana on the mob.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see the Colts Offensive Player of the Year. He's coming off a week where he could do no wrong and piled up the yards. It's the Colts and the Jaguars, and it's all up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measure. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they set the power set out there, and their job is to be man-on-man and move people so they can run the football. But that time, too many men didn't get moved in the box defensively. They end up throwing him for a loss.
To throw on 2nd down, Bean. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly...
Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. And his throw here is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
They'll roll him out right. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Back to throw. Bean. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 1st and 10, Taylor now. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. Touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from evening this one up. They scored the most points. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. A throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They run middle with Matthews. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Partner, there's a downside to everything, and the danger of man coverage is if you're you often turn your back to the quarterback and you don't see him. Sometimes you open up a big lane for him to hit you for big yardage. And that was an astute play by him to see that lane and burn them for a first down.
Taylor is into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week, and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They've got the lead. He's a big reason why. Looking sharp so far. Throwing to start the drive. Bean.
As this complete to Woods.
And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Bean. And his throw is incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Bean. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. Back to throw. Bean. Under pressure, they got him again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount it. first down. Bean. Caught by Woods. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. A good gain on first has them set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Looking to throw. Bean. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, Bean. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, the first two drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on.
So here are the Colts to take over. They were able to defeat Houston last week. They lead things here as well as they try to make it 2 victories in a row. Throwing to start the drive. Bean. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T. Higgins, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Colts come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down. Back to throw. Bean. Over the middle, complete. It's Campbell. And they work this out past the 25.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Holding. Offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
On second down, it's Taylor.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. And give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
How about that run? Picks up a first down. Note the enthusiasm in my voice. Remember, last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I think he's trying to get another one in fold.
And you talked, watching film, a lot about his form and just hitting the hole, running north and south, as we like to say. And I think he's been doing that a lot recently.
Squaring those shoulders and getting downhill.
Throwing on first down. Bean. And finding the tight end, Hooper. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately, because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he'll make it only to the 43, a gain of 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
To throw on third down. Bean.
Able to find his man, Woods.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Running straight ahead, Taylor.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chad Muma brings him down on that one defensively.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Back now in Indianapolis. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
57 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, it gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field? And they find each other for the completion.
And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Looking to throw. Bean, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Jags grab it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
This defense. And the Colts coming out now. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.
What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Colts, they use the favorable early schedule to their advantage as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll have a tough one at home next week against the Denver Broncos.